Hey guys, welcome to day 80 of playing Persona 4 Golden in real time, this series where I play through Persona 4 Golden one day at a time on the same date in the game. So, today is June 29th, so let's go ahead and see what the gang is up to today. So, starting off, getting synced up as usual. Alright, I seems pretty disgruntled. Oh, it's you.
Hey.
You want to ditch class? Don't worry, we'll be back before the last bell. I mean, although I'm not exactly eager to spend time with we do need those social ranks, so let's go ahead and say, why not? Alright, then meet me at the shoe lockers. You accepted I's invitation to decide to skip afternoon classes. I mean, I already have max intelligence, so I guess we can afford it. Okina City, in front of Okina Station. I has dragged you here. Feels so good. Just knowing everyone else is still stuck at school studying makes it feel great to be out here. You know, I think we should be a good influence on her and say, remind her, you shouldn't ditch class.
Huh?
Yeah? Then what's your excuse, smart guy? It's not like I do this all the time. Besides, since they started keeping track of my attendance and behavior record, I've been a good girl. Well, enough small talk. Let's go. We'll start with clothes, then we'll hit jewelry and shoes, and maybe some cell phone stuff if there's enough time. I only seems to be concerned about her own shopping. I mean, I'm gotta be honest, this is boring. Aren't you happy just to have me around? You're weird. Anyway, time's a wastin'. It's nice to have a personal servant. I can buy so much more this way. I paid for everything with a gold card. I mean, I think we know whose card it is, but let's go ahead and ask anyway. Are you insinuating that I stole this? I might have to beat you up. Look, this is my card. I mean, honestly, my expectation was that it was her dad's card, but I mean, whatever she says. My family may not have status or history, but we do have money. My daddy made a fortune in land speculation. We'd better get going though, or we won't make it back before class ends. Soon as school gets out, I'm number 1 on the guidance counselor's list. He has to check on my attendance and behavior, and sometimes he tops it off with a lecture. It's a major pain. But I'm out here having fun, and all the teachers are totally clueless. How stupid can they be? I mean, I feel like they probably caught on, but they were like, I's not at school? Alright, we can look away for this one. You know what, though? I had more fun today than usual. You're different from others. I like you. I think I'll keep you around, but next time, let's go after school. You have become acquaintances with sports team manager Ai Ebihara. You feel a faint bond forming between you and I. Sure about that? I mean, if it makes our persona stronger, I guess we'll make this sacrifice. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Moon Arcana. You have established the Ai Ebihara social link of the Moon Arcana. You may earn an XP bonus when fusing personas of the Moon Arcana. Are you coming? Or maybe you'd like to be a blip on the guidance counselor's radar yourself.
See ya.
You returned to the school with Ai and snuck into your class. Alright, I guess we got away with it. Classes have ended for today. You are waiting for Rize to recover. Alright, let's go ahead. Now that we have some time to spend with people other than Ai, let's go ahead and leave school. We're gonna act like it's the first time leaving school for the day, and we definitely didn't sneak out for afternoon classes. But let's go ahead and go to the North Shopping District. Run up this hill once again. And Naoki, you know, didn't seem like the coolest guy when we met him, you know. Understandably, he's a bit down, but hanging out in front of a liquor store, that raises him a few cool points.
Oh, hi.
Naoki seems to have some free time. Since you have Ikusa, a persona of the Hangman Arcana, you two might get along well. You feel that your relationship with Naoki is going to become closer soon. Spend the afternoon with Naoki? Sure
Yes.
thing. Naoki looks a bit happier. Central Shopping District, Chinese Diner Aya. You came with Naoki, who has finished helping his parents. So, this place is pretty good, huh? I usually eat here a lot because it's so close to our place. For some reason, I haven't eaten here recently. It's probably because they ran out of supplies after I did the Rainy Beef Bowl challenge for like the 5th time. Let's say, well, because of the murder is a bit too direct. Let's go ahead and say, tired of the food? Nah, I've been coming here since I was a kid, but for some reason, I've never really gotten tired of it. Naoki is tilting his head. The liquor store is pretty busy, but I can't do much to help. I mean, it's actually not our business that's busy. Most of the media has stopped coming around, but if there's nothing new to report on, sometimes they'll pop up. Lately, the neighbors have been coming one after the other. Poor thing, they'll sob. Even the lady from the neighborhood association came. Funny how she never actually spoke to Sis before. Then they all tell me, you need to live an admirable life for your sister's sake. It's suffocating. I mean, what exactly is an admirable life anyway? Okay, pretty tough options. I mean, I think making your parents happy, you kind of gotta live for yourself. So, I mean, honestly, let's just admit ignorance and say, I don't know. So you're looking for the answer too? Living is hard, huh? Even though we're already going through it. It's like we're still learning how. Naoki laughs awkwardly.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just seem to talk about odd things when I'm around you. You feel that Naoki is slowly opening up to you. Alright, level 2. The Saki's Brothers social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Hangman Arcana has grown. Anyway, let's eat. Chinese food isn't good once it gets cold. The chef's glaring at us. It's probably like, oh, that's that kid that keeps eating all my food for free. He went home after eating with Naoki.
Welcome back.
I went shopping today. The fridge is full of food. Oh yeah, a package came for you. It's on the table over there. It's the Myth-like sword combo you purchased from the TV show. Obtain Myth-like sword and herbal pill. In addition, you obtain a bonus prize sticker. You can work as a janitor at the hospital today. Well, let's go ahead, let's take advantage of all that food that's in the fridge now, and do some cooking. You open the fridge. There's a variety of food inside. You could make lunch for tomorrow. Spend the evening making tomorrow's lunch? Why not? Surprisingly, you have the ingredients to make hamburgers. You decide to make hamburgers. I mean, that's some pretty solid logic there. The sizzling reaches a tantalizing crescendo. How should you check if the inside has been cooked enough? I think cutting a hole and looking for juice is the most sure way to make sure that's cooked. The meat is overflowing with clear juices. It came out perfectly. It looks delicious. Obtain juicy hamburgers. Alright, so we'll determine tomorrow who we decide to share those juicy hamburgers with. But for now, that's going to wrap up the gameplay portion and bring us to shuffle time. So today's card is going to be the Emperor in upright position. So not very long into the deck and we already found kanji. So the meaning of this, of the upright Emperor, is it's all about control when it comes to the Emperor. For this card means authority, regulation, organization, and fatherliness. The Emperor represents a strategic thinker who sets out plans he must see through. He is a symbol of the masculine principle, the paternal figure in life that gives structure, creates rules and systems, and imparts knowledge. Where the Empress's desire for the kingdom is to create happiness, the Emperor desires to foster honor and discipline. He guides with a firm hand, following the calling of the crown above all else. Though he is a ruler, he understands that to reign is also to serve. Thus he acts rationally and according to what is for the greater good of the kingdom. To see him in a reading represents a chance to grow in terms of the goals that you have set for yourself. It presents a successful future as long as you pursue your goals similar to the fashion that the Emperor does, methodically and strategically. When you see him in a reading, a possible interpretation is that you could be put in charge of something important. It could be a position at work or in any kind of organization or institution that desperately needs order and a clear, decisive mind. You may be called to act in the place of the Emperor, using his wisdom to bring clarity to the project. Okay, so get ready for some new burdens, but heavy is the head that wears the crown. But either way, that's another card down and another day done. So thank you for tuning in. If you'd like to watch it live and interact with the chat, feel free to follow me on Twitch, links below. Otherwise, feel free to look through my YouTube channel to see all of the previous episodes day by day. Either way, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.